Violence. Hey guys, welcome to Dwarvenkegger. I'm Rob.
I'm Tanner.
And today we're going to be reviewing the Hattori Hanzo from the Blind Pig Brewery.
Woo!
It's a local brewery. It's actually it's right around where I live.
It's where all the craft beer snobs go to get their booze on.
It's like an old style pub, the brewery.
Yeah, no, it's actually a really cool place. Up until now, we've kind of stayed away from local breweries because we've got a lot of great ones in town. But we tried to stick with more stuff you can find at your like Walmart, Meijer, I don't know. What's another?
Local beer store.
Yeah, stuff like that. But you know what? Blind Pig Brewery, I mean, they're really coming up, and they've started being featured at a lot of the liquor stores we shop at because, you know, we shop at a lot of liquor stores. So we thought we'd pick it up.
It's it's named the Hattori Hanzo because they use Japanese Sriracha Ace hops.
You get a sword with every six-pack.
You don't get a sword with every six-pack. That's a blatant lie.
That'd be so badass, though.
Blatant lie.
So bad.
So none of this stuff is pasteurized or filtered. There's no preservatives, no additives in it. It's just a clean, regular, everyday beer. And like I said, you know, they're not nationally known. It's all local. They just recently did the bottling plant, and they only sell to 2 places in town, other than a couple restaurants. We'll
try to post a link to their website in the description of this video. It's definitely something to check out. And while we're on the subject, sales pitch, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit the little bell at the bottom, check us out on Facebook, and check us out on Instagram for all sorts of Dwarvenkegger shenanigans. And if you have a recommendation for any kind of beer that you want us to try, post it in the comments below. We will do our absolute best to find it for you guys, okay?
Honestly, guys, we do all this stuff for you. We like to entertain you. We do drink a lot, but it doesn't mean that we're not doing it for us. We're doing it for you.
Now we drink a lot in front of a camera, and it's totally different.
It means that we don't have a problem. So this is 5.2% alcohol by volume.
Yes.
Very
light head. Lot of carbonation in that.
Yeah, it smells amazing. It smells straight up like.
You know what it smells like to me, and y'all know I am not a huge IPA fan, but what this sounds. He's already into it. What it smells like is a good blend between an IPA, a Pilsner. I mean, it's a very complex, citrusy kind of lemongrass smell you get from it. It's actually
you get a lot of lemongrass.
It's actually very nice, so I'm gonna get in there.
It's freaking delicious. It's one of my favorite IPAs that they make. They make another one called a U of IPA, which is like your standard like American pale ale. But it's, you know, it uses several different hops and stuff like that.
And like I told
you, he's making love to the beer over
I am, and here's why. Because the back end of this beer, first of all, you get immediate citrus, you get that lemongrass, you get that punch of high intensity flavor. But the back end is what's really
flavor.
What's really winning me on this beer is the fact that the back end of it, instead of being super bitter, you get this nice wheat finish, and it's not bad at all. That citrus really rides out to the last drop, and it's good.
Weedy, citrusy, lemongrassy.
Such an easy drinking
Japanese katana-y.
I could see fans of, you know, stouts, porters, IPAs, pilsners, American lagers, anybody drinking this beer and saying, you know what, I like that. It's, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it has a lot of wide appeal.
Unless you are strictly a dark beer fan, in which case you probably won't like this. It's too bright for you.
Maybe. Yeah, it's bright.
It's way brighter than yours.
It is bright. You want to talk about wide appeal? Hattori Hanzo? Kill Bill, okay? That was the first movie that I watched, and I was like, you know what? This is like watching a graphic novel. It's fantastic. But it made me look at all of Quentin Tarantino's other films with the same view, you know? I'm a huge Quentin Tarantino fan.
Well, a lot of his stuff is more like the noir kind of.
It's over the top. Yeah. And that's what made Kill Bill so fun, right? It was over the top. I mean,
it was meant to be. It was meant to be like the old like Japanese like action films where the blood squirts out for like that
sprinklers full of blood. Oh,
yeah,
the scene where she's chopping legs and arms and everything else off. Iconic.
Yeah, it's a good one. I mean, it's a real fun movie. Poor David Carradine. I'm sure he's still hanging in the closet somewhere. Anyway, so
hanging there, David Carradine.
Hang in there, buddy.
Our respects to his family. But this beer, really solid, really solid. I think it does appeal more to the IPA side than the lager side, because as the more I make my way through the beer, I do have that wheat aftertaste, but that bitterness is creeping in there. It's certainly not overpowering.
The more you drink it, the more bitterness you're going to have with it. They had an Imperial Hanzo on tap a couple months ago. There was no bitter note at all to it. It was
I feel like I would like that
super
more.
Smooth, and I think it was 10.8 or something like that alcohol by volume. It was awesome.
Something to make your feet warm while you drink it.
But this is a very well-rounded,
absolutely good grilling
IPA.
beer. When I drink a beer, we're casual beer review kind of guys. I look for a beer that tastes good while I'm grilling. This is going to taste good while you're grilling.
Well, not only that, but you could use this. Excuse me. Oh man, I like it a lot. You can use this as a marinade, a base for a marinade, instead of actually going out and getting the lemongrass and getting, your citrus and stuff like that. Just take this, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of shallot, salt, pepper, garlic,
at you.
and you're good to go. I mean,
you know what? Don't listen to Rachel Ray. Listen to this guy. He's got it going on.
I mean, might not be as pretty, but we weigh the same.
Yeah.
With all due respect, Rachel Ray, you're fantastic, and your voice doesn't make me want to kill myself.
Her pans wore out. I had those suckers for a year, and they wore out on me.
Not guessing she's the same way. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and give this a rating of a scale of 1 to Rachel Ray. No, I'm just kidding. 1 to 5.
Solid 4 for me.
This is a 4.2 for me.
Solid 4 for me.
So that's one of the highest he's ever rated an IPA. Let's just keep that.
He says that every time, I feel
because you've gradually gotten from 0.5.
Because I've been drinking these damn things, trying to see what everybody's talking about.
You are welcome.
I don't know.
Do it again.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, so 4.2 for me, 4 for him.
Solid beer. If you ever are in the Champaign-Urbana area, try to pick it up. Like I said, we'll try to post a description in the
if you some of you other guys out there, if you want to do a little collab or something like that, let us know if you would like us to send this to you. You can send one of your locals to us. We'll rock it out, guys. Until then.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh.
You knew what was going to happen.
Again?
Again.
Cheers.